from our home in Starkville. But we drove that far because we were given free tickets and were promised by the Autism Society that we could meet her favorite performer, Roman Reigns, which is something Shelby was so excited about. We woke up that day and she picked out her favorite Roman shirt and doll to bring to meet him. I even painted her face with Roman's logo and everything. We arrived at the building about 2 hours before, as we were advised, and the people took us backstage to a holding area where other children were also scheduled to meet Roman, and some were there to meet Dolph Ziggler also. Dolph even came over to Shelby and said hi to her and told her, "Someday you can be here if you listen to your mom and do good in school." So nice of him to do that, but as nice as Dolph was, Shelby wasn't that excited. She was waiting for Roman. After about 30 minutes, a WWE person and a representative from the Autism Society finally came to get us, and we started walking back. The WWE lady told us the most unbelievably sad news ever. Roman was not there and wasn't going to meet Shelby because of, quote, prior engagements. My daughter was flattened in disappointment and started crying. The autism guy, Davey, then tried to calm her down and asked if there was anyone else she wanted to meet. She then said John Cena. Guess what happened next? "I'm sorry, sweetie, John isn't here either." Once again, the disappointment set in. That's when I pulled the WWE lady Myra to the side and sternly told her about our drive, my daughter's excitement, and everything, and how disappointed in the company I was that her two favorites weren't there. I also said it was bad form to book something in advance and not let it happen. I explained how my daughter watched all these other kids meet their favorites and how she felt like she did something wrong because she didn't get to meet hers. Myra, sensing my displeasure, told me to wait here and she'd be back. I then explained to Shelby as best I could what was happening. She was still very sad and crying. After another 20 minutes, she returned, this time with Stephanie McMahon and Charlotte. Stephanie asked Shelby if she knew who they were, and she said, "You're the mean lady and she's the cheater." They both laughed.
That's so cute.
I know. Steph then said, "How would you like to meet some more superstars?" Shelby's eyes lit up with joy. Charlotte took her by the hand and began taking her around to meet all the available talent. She met most of the divas, had a great time meeting with Byron Saxton and Jerry Lawler, and then something I didn't think would ever happen happened next. Kevin Owens introduced himself. And at first Shelby shied away, but then he started talking about his own kids, showing her pictures and even a cute video of he and his son when he was a baby watching Scooby-Doo. And Kevin Owens even did a Scooby-Doo impression and made Shelby laugh. He signed a KO shirt and gave it to her, and you know how they say kids say the darndest things? Well, she said, "Thank you, Mr. Kevin, but don't cheat anymore and I will be your fan."
Oh my god!
Kevin was amused and said, "Just remember, if I do cheat, it's because I want to win for you." She smiled after that, and we met a few others like AJ Styles, Cesaro, the two masked guys, and Sami Zayn, and then were escorted to our seats. But before that, we stopped in the restroom, and my daughter changed into her new KO shirt and washed the face paint off of her face. I asked why she did that, and she said, again with innocence in her voice, "Roman doesn't want to see it, I want to take it off." Clearly still heartbroken, but taking it well. By the end of the night, she forgot about all of her heartbreak and being sad, and had a wonderful time despite her heroes breaking her heart, and even cheered for everyone she met, including KO, who she never liked before. In closing, I think WWE should tell their employees, if you commit to meeting an autistic child, or any child for that matter, no matter what, you should be there. Big thanks to Stephanie McMahon, Charlotte, Dolph Ziggler, and Kevin Owens for saving the day. And I'm forever grateful for my daughter, and you have no idea how much this means to her and probably never will. Thanks, Debbie Hanover. I know.
Oh my god.
Look, the biggest heel on the roster right now just made this child's fucking day.
See, that's the thing. Like, when I interact with people or I talk with people, and their instant inclination is to hate Kevin Owens, I'm like, you don't even get it. Like, and I've never met Kevin. I mean, I've almost been killed by him, but I've never had I've never had the pleasure to talk to him. But you can just tell, and like, this is a weird like female thing, but you can tell how a person is by how they are with their kids. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I can't. His wife is the luckiest woman on the planet. And that's just me being completely objective. Like, she has this amazing man who is so good with his own kids, but he's just the type of person you would want around your kids.
Yep.
Because he's just that type of personality. And it's so refreshing to see somebody who is such a fucking bad guy, and he'll be the first to tell you that he's a fucking heel. But you put a child in front of him, and it's kind of like that meme that goes around, like when a child hands you their fake phone, you drop whatever the fuck you're doing and you answer that phone no matter how much of a badass you are.
That's right.
And it's like Kevin Owens is like spot on proof of that, and I respect the fuck out of him for that. It is really sweet though. Like I love Kevin so much.
That warmed my heart so much when I ended up reading that, because I mean, they all tried and they wanted to make her day a little bit better, and I know a lot of people are going to be pissed off about it and rag on Cena and Reigns, and while I am disappointed about that, quoting, the whole prior engagements thing, well, if there was prior engagements, it's not necessarily their fault, it's the company's. The company is the one that books them into this, so you blame them, not the people individually.
Yeah. Unless they just flaked, and then that's different.
But, I mean, at least there was somebody like Kevin to save the day, and it was one of the most unexpected things that you would ever think of.
Mm-hmm.
But still one of the sweetest.
Ugh, I love him.
I do too. I
could literally sit here for an entire half an hour and do like a Kevin Owens fucking love fest, but I'm not going to. I love that man to death. He's wonderful.
He's fantastic, and we are blessed to have him.
We are blessed.
Hashtag.
And as a person who has met AJ, if he didn't make that girl smile, she has no soul. Because honestly, AJ is one of the sweetest fucking people on the planet.
And he's got his own kids too, so I'm sure it meant a lot to him to try to make that kid's day.
Yeah, honestly, AJ's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I'm not even just talking like professional wrestling or like, celebrity-esque whatever. I'm talking like genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met. So the putting him with a kid, like, again, Mrs. Styles is a very lucky lady. You gotta keep them down when they're there. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep that shit on lock.
Clank, clank.
I don't even want kids, but I would want men like that to father my offspring, okay? And that's just personality-wise, people. Don't get it twisted. I don't like men. But anyway, so we're...
I don't like men.
I don't like men unless they're from fucking Scandinavia, so it's whatever.
If you don't like Scandinavian nitwits, it's fine.
It's fine. Like, it's totally fine. And she uses the term nitwits because she knows me. Fucking airhead.
Oh, man.
Man. But yeah. It looks like we're getting to the end of this half hour already.
We got about 6 minutes left.
Shit. I didn't realize how fast it goes by, but now I'm like, wow, this is stupid.
Well, that's because we're back down to blocks, so...
I really don't mind the blocks, because it kind of keeps us, like, on...
In check.
Well, not really on topic, but it keeps us
on topic.
Not even. But yeah, I think when we start off the next half hour, we'll get into... You wear a crown, but you're no king.
That's right.
For those of you who don't really pay attention, the reason I'm like so high on the fact that this is the title this week is because it's one of my favorite songs by Bless the Fall. But it also is very fitting for one of the topics we're going to be talking about.
I know, right?
I'm so amused. I'm so tickled. You're wonderful.
I love you. It's not just the fireball talking.
No. We have little gay love fests all the time. It's fine.
Goddamn homos.
Oh my god. Speaking of homos, I just want to like take 2 seconds. I don't know if you saw the thing that was posted earlier today, but the Breeze Dongo thing's getting a little weird for me.
Oh my god.
Did you see the video that was posted?
I did, because you showed me, remember?
I didn't know if you watched it or not.
Oh, I did.
But, so they now have the two of them tanning together?
This
I
is
know that
Billy and
it's...
Chuck worse.
This is Billy and Chuck with narcissism, okay? Like, I'm so sad. It has nothing to do with the homoeroticism because hi, gay, but, like, it's more of the fact that Tyler Breeze is being, like, pigeonholed because he's, like, the male model, and Fandango is the ballroom dancer. So it's, like, really sad. It's such sad stereotypes. And then you have Golden Truth just being weird as shit. Like, I at first loved the Golden Truth thing, and now I'm just kind of weirded out by it. And it has, like I said, it has nothing to do with the homoeroticism because I'm about as gay as it comes. But I love how some of the comments on that video, because of course I read the comment section just because I wanted to be thoroughly amused. Some people were like, "Oh, the camera angle ruined it for me because it showed that Fandango had shorts on." And it's like, I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Like, how did that ruin it for you? Do you want two dudes butt-ass naked in a fucking tanning bed together? Is that your thing?
Yes.
I mean, if that's your thing, I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, I've seen weirder shit. But, like, girl. But yeah, the Breeze Dongo thing. I'm waiting for them to like make out on screen. I'm not gonna be upset by it, at all. But I'm not gonna be upset by it at all because Tyler Breeze is a pretty man. But and I'm not discounting Fandango either. I'm sure he's pretty too. But
he is, but not as pretty as Tyler.
Is anybody pretty as Tyler? Come on.
No.
I mean, we could ask Tyler, and he would tell us the answer for sure.
And then he would call us uggos, and then shame us.
I don't know. I'm blonde and Canadian. He might take sympathy on my uggo heart.
I have no. I got nothing.
You do too.
Damn, I got nothing.
I don't have a whole lot other than I'm bleached blonde and Canadian. Exactly.
See?
That's why we'll bond.
Write me letters.
No. I'm just a bleach blonde uggo. It's fine.
I'm a brunette uggo whose hair is falling out, so.
Oh. My poor baby. Get out of here. You're not part of this show. Nobody likes you.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
Love you. Oh! Just hit her with the door.
In my skull, thanks.
Sorry!
Spousal abuse.
Meh.
Which we're going
Nobody
to get
cares.
to in the next half hour.
Yes! Perfect segues are perfect!
Yes! I
hit my wife and so does Jerry Lawler. Yes!
And with that, we're going to break into the next half hour.